So we are at the celebration of my parents' 25th anniversary, and you guys are all friends and family. Okay, so I'm going to start with a quote that reminds me of my parents. The perfect marriage begins when each partner believes they have it better than they deserve. And that's a quote by D. Ann, and I feel like that describes my parents perfectly because they are incredibly in love, and they have always been since I was born. We're all here to celebrate my parents' 25th years of marriage, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how they met, and then the struggles they went through and how they stayed through them all, and then how they raised 3 amazing kids. Let's begin from how they met. So I love when my dad tells me the story when they met because it's kind of like a movie, according to him. But they met when they were in high school, and my dad was actually in the cafeteria getting his lunch, and as he was serving his drink, my mom walks into the cafeteria and passes by him, and he misses his cup, I guess, staring at her, amazed by how pretty she was. And when he saw her, he said he has to meet her and he has to ask her out on a date. So he got the courage throughout the week to ask her on a date, and then finally asked her, and they went on a date, and they ended up dating for 5 years, and then he finally proposed on her birthday 5 years later. And their marriage, there wasn't always butterflies and rainbows, but they stuck through it, through thick and thin, and So my dad being an entrepreneur, it was kind of hard at times because he started from the bottom and raised his way up. So my mom was always there for him, supported him through everything, because my dad owned a video store first, and then he owned a wireless place, selling cell phones, and now he owns restaurants and properties. And my mom was always there, supported him through the beginning, even when he decided to start something new. When he decided to do the restaurants, that was just out of nowhere. And my mom was always just there for him, and she supported him even when it was tough. And now they're successful, and it made it through, and they raised 3 wonderful kids with great partnership. My dad was always the strict one, my mom was always the loving one, and you knew, if you do something wrong, you tell mom, and she won't tell your dad. So we just kind of, I don't know, it worked very well together, the way they raised us. And so since meeting 3 years ago, they have married and been together through thick and thin, and raised 3 wonderful kids. And the love you two share is inspirational and unbreakable to another 25 years.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you know where the picture was taken at?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Where is that at again?
Louisiana. Is that all?
I hope the timer's off.
Yeah.
What was the time?